Luka Doncic was at Yankee Stadium last night for the Yanks game, met up with Aaron Judge before the game, and this comes after he was on the cover of a magazine yesterday morning. I think people are starting to get the message. Luka Doncic ain't fat no more.
No.
He's getting in shape. Look at it. That's not a fat man, Bennett. Look at that. That's not a fat man.
Yeah, he looks good.
He looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he looks so good. Oh, Nico Harrison, what have you done? Nico Harrison did this.
You motivated a man. You motivated a man.
Oh,
I heard people getting off the Ozempic jokes too. He's not on Ozempic. Like he wouldn't be strong if he was on it. Ozempic, you lose your muscle.
I don't care what he's on. He looks great.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he looks great.
He could be on it, not on it. I don't care. I'm a visual person. I'm just looking at Luka Doncic. I don't need to ask any questions. I don't need to know how he got to look like that. I'm just glad he looks like that. And you know who else is probably glad he looks like that? The L.A. Lakers. And this really is the byproduct of Nico Harrison. If you just trade Luka Doncic and you just say, we felt like defense wins championships, and we're trying to emphasize that side of the ball, and so we wish him well. He's an amazing player. Then maybe he's just like, well, I guess they wanted me to guard better. But when you call him fat as he's walking out the door, you say you're worried that he can't stay in shape, that he's just going to balloon and balloon and balloon the rest of his career, you are genuinely motivating that person to do everything they can to look like that. Break up with a girl someday. Don't actually do this, but like, watch what happens if you do. Break up with a girl someday and let her think, either because it's in her head or because you told her. The reason is because you weren't attracted to her anymore because she kept gaining weight. On some level, that is among the reasons Nico Harrison said he wanted to get out of the Luka Doncic business. He keeps gaining weight. He don't look the way I want him to look. He don't look the way I need him to look. We believe it's only going to get worse over time. He don't take care of his body. Look at how Luka Doncic has responded. It's the same thing. You ever broke up with somebody? This happens in couples all the time. You see people, they get together. They both look like they ought to be together. You see a picture of them, you go, yeah, I guess those two people look like, that makes sense. I can see why they started sleeping together. That makes sense to me. And then you see them, 4 years into the relationship. And one of them, for a variety of reasons, is, put on, they don't look the same anymore. You showed the pictures and they don't look the same anymore. You let the one person who looks the same break up with the person who doesn't look the same anymore and let it be known that, they just gained so much weight and it just changed the dynamics of a relationship. Give it 6 months and that person's going to be in the best shape of their life.
True.
It is the way it happened. Buddy, it happened to me. It happened to me when I was in college. I got very comfortable in a relationship. Started working at Pizza Hut. That means you eat pizza every day. I don't know if you ever thought about what happens if you eat pizza every day, but it ain't good for nobody.
I've been there.
Okay. So, put on a little bit of weight. Next thing you know, I got dumped.
I worked in Big Pizza as well. Yes.
It's just sitting there all the time.
It's always there.
It's just right there.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess I'll just have one more slice. By the end of the night, you've had 8 slices. You've drank 4 Dr. Peppers, and now you weigh 195 pounds or whatever. Yeah. All right. So summer after I want to say my junior year of college, I get broken up with. And it wasn't because I was a fatty. It's probably just because I was a bad boyfriend. But, I was a fatty. I had turned into a fatty at the age of, 21. I was just a fatty running around, all right? And, buddy, I got broken up with. Next thing you know, you're single. And you know what you realize when you're single?
You can't be a fatty.
It's not, I mean, you can, Bennett. That's harsh. But,
I've been there. Don't get it twisted.
If you're ever trying to make somebody feel bad for dumping you, the first thing you got to do is, at least the first thing, I'll just speak for myself, okay? I'll speak for myself. The first thing I thought I had to do is I had to stop being a fatty. And so I am not exaggerating. I started running all day, every day. I just run in circles. I just ran every day, all day, every day. And when I went back to school for my senior year of college, when I walked into classes with people I had already had classes with, people I had drank beers with, people I had worked on projects with, at first sight, they didn't recognize me.
It's impressive, man.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you. Well, look at me now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, look at me now. But I was motivated because I felt on some level being a fatty had upended my life. All right? On some level, maybe it was just all in my head, but I was motivated. Fast forward all these years, and Luka Doncic is going through the same thing.
It appears so.
Fast forward, Luka Doncic is like a modern day me.
Yeah.
He was broken up with, in part because he was a fatty, and he said, well, I'm not going to be like this anymore. And now look at him. There's your future MVP. There's your 2026 NBA MVP. Skinny Luka Doncic.
He'd get my vote.
He'd get my vote,
He would
too.
get my vote.
I'm proud of him. That's
Well,
what
I vote John number 1, Luka number 2.
I'm proud of him because here's a man who listened to the criticism, right? Not, in all seriousness, not every NBA player listens to the criticism when they talk about their bodies, you know? I can think of one.
Mm-hmm. Careful.
Plays down in New Orleans.
Careful.
People been telling him he needs to take better care of his body for years, and he seems to, for the most part, ignore them. But Luka Doncic appears to have gotten the message loud and clear.
I think he did.
And now he looks so good. I bet he's close to having abs.
Why was he at a Yankees game? I mean, I guess it's the Yankees, like whatever.
I'm sure there's an agent, shoe, card, something connection between him and Aaron Judge or between him and somebody. And,
Like, how you think that made Shohei feel?
well, how do you want Shohei to feel?
I mean, I would just, Lakers, Dodgers, like you just think.
Well, you just say, I'm buddies with Aaron Judge. I bet they're buddies with Aaron Judge.
I mean, those guys are in a competition this season.
Are you concerned about Shohei's feelings?
Yes.
It could be. I don't want to speak for Shohei. I think Shohei is mature enough to understand that if Luka Doncic wants to go, fist bump Aaron Judge and show off his new abs,
Yeah.
I think he's okay with it. The truth is, Luka's probably there on some business thing,
Fair enough.
sponsorship thing, and it was like, oh, and tonight we're taking you to Yankee Stadium, and oh, by the way, we'll take you to say what's up to Aaron Judge, and the whole world will get to see how skinny you are, and then they'll talk about it tomorrow. It's something like that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's not. I think you're
I'm
making
sure.
it out to be a
Okay,
bit. I
my
bet you
bad.
Shohei's okay with it. Luka Doncic looks great. On opening night, that'll be the story.
Oh,
Look
they're
how-
both Jordan brand.
There you go.
That's it.
I thought it
Yeah.
should be something like that. It's always something like that.
Yeah.
It's always something like that. So on opening night, here's the story. I'm already telling you the story. When the Lakers have their opening night game, here's will be the story. And look at Luka Doncic, down 25 pounds from last season. That's going to be part of the story. Luka Doncic looks better than he's ever looked. Luka Doncic looks better than he's looked in years. Oh, the Dallas Mavericks, all you had to do was figure out a way to motivate him yourself. You didn't have to trade him to the Lakers to motivate him. You should have figured out how to do it yourself, dummies. He looks good.
Looks good. I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for him, too.
The Gary Parrish Show, live weekdays at 10 a.m.